Hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom FTM. Yeah, it's coming up today. Yesterday we talked about, maybe one more low and then we could see some reversal here because we had the bear flag here. The bear flag broke to the downside. It was only a short breakout really, but it did break and reacted to the last fib level actually in the zone here. Yeah, here the 50% fib level at 42.5 cents. So I think that was really nicely reached. And we saw that strong reaction. Fantom could have the low in for this C wave. I mentioned yesterday this is really borderline and it's really at the edge of breaking support and basically the division of two different counts here. So we have either here the more direct count, which would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with one more wave up in a fifth wave. That would be at least, let's say, a bullish signal if we can get 5 waves up. We need to know, everybody needs to know that currently a lot of these coins, they are working on either their fourth wave or second wave. Yeah, we have, for example, this situation where Bitcoin, Ethereum are working on their fourth waves probably, and we have some coins like, I assume Gala, for example, is working on its wave 2, Mana as well, and a few examples. Here with Fantom, I think it's working on a fourth wave, but to maintain a fourth wave, it should really ideally hold the 50% fib level at 42.5 cents. I did reduce down the target area a little bit lower because a wave 4 is not really officially invalidated until it breaks into wave 1 price region. Now that's down at 25 cents. It is unlikely that a wave 4 will go down that low. I would then not count it a wave 4 anymore. I would count it a wave 2. So that we have a 1-2-1-2 setup. But it would be more reliable if we get a direct fifth from here. Yeah, so this is the wider support area here. It should really ideally finish. Bear in mind the blue area is only support, so somewhere in here it should find support. Now the thing is that we can calculate the length of the C wave. And the ideal target, which is also a reason why I extended it down a little bit, but one ideal target, if I take the length of the A wave here and I go to the high of the B wave and I go all the way down, we get sort of the 39.7 cent level roughly for the end of this C wave, the 1.618 extension, because we did break the 1-to-1 ratio. Now, okay, we found support here at the 1.38 fib extension, but sort of the last key level for the C wave would be the 1.618 extension. That's why I did extend down the support area and would allow it to make one more low, which is certainly possible, which I would also expect for some coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum to put one more low in. I think that also would fit better if we look at the micro counts here, because if I'm trying to count through the C wave, I have here a wave 1, a wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just show you why. So basically we're looking for 5 waves. Sometimes you just don't get this last low. Yeah, that's why I would never try to really wait for the absolute lowest low. This is even clearer and even more important if we look here at the 1 hour chart. I mean, again, micro counting, they can be fragile. Sometimes you see something strange happen. Now it might be different if you look at the daily chart and count something there, but on the 1 hour chart you sometimes just don't get this last low, and you will always find a way to make it work if it's valid. But here I think we've got a 1-2 setup. Yeah, possibly even here 1-2. Then here this was a 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle, or just an ABC. And then the wave 3 finished basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of 3. So we could really be in this yellow wave 4, which is in line with Bitcoin, Ethereum. This is valid as long as it stays below 51.4 cents. Yeah, then it cuts into the wave 1 price range. Typically these wave 4s, I mean, if I label the subwaves as well, 1, 2, 3, and then here possibly an A, B, C. Make that a different color, degree. they can go back into the previous wave 4 price range very often. And then we talk here about around about 46 cents, so we're nearly there anyway. So this will also, we see at the moment, basically 3 waves up, yeah. I mean, if it does 5 waves, then we have a possible valid reversal. That's what you're looking for. You look for 5 waves down, and then you look for an initial signal like 5 waves up, yeah. And we have 3 at the moment, as you can see. 1, 2, 3. This might be a 4th, but we don't know if it's gonna hold, and then 1 more leg up. And we have possible 5 waves up. If we then get 3 waves down, then you have a possible reversal. So if it makes a higher low when it comes down. First of all, we need 5 waves up. Until then, I assume this is just a wave 4. So, but again, this is micro counting. So ideally 1 more low to finish off the C wave, but I think we have a chance to be nearly there here. Yeah. And if, however, this support area doesn't hold, then we need to look at this differently. I need to say, okay, it probably is some kind of a wave 2, but then it becomes a bit of an unreliable chart and could then come down, and I would have to, no, it's fine, we leave it like that, and then it could come down maybe here to 29.19 cents, but it needs to turn around above that level then, yeah. So yeah, that's the situation here. It's not terribly clear because we have come down already quite a lot in this 4th wave. But yeah, see quite a sharp correction here at the moment, which sometimes happens, you know, in a wave 4, as long as it doesn't really violate any Elliott wave rules and you have your 3 wave move down and it doesn't turn into 5, then we have a good case to make that we still get a 5th wave up. If we get a 5th wave up, what would be sort of the target range for that? Well, what we do here, we take the measurement, we take the length of waves 1 to 3. We go to the, let's go to the current low. That's really everything I can use at the moment and measure. And well, the first target would be the 38.2 extension. Now that was already reached, as you can see here. And the second target would be the 72.3 cent level, the 61.8 extension. That is not too far above the previous high actually. But if you think about it, from here, that would be a move of around 45%, so it's quite decent. So let's see. If we break above that, we talk about 91 cents, but then it would be a very, very powerful 5th wave. Okay, that's my update about Fantom. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.